welcome to the Crafty Diamond. If you are new, my name is Debbie and my channel is all about diamond painting. Today is a combination of two videos actually. I wasn't sure how I was going to do this. This is a month in review for June, which is one of my favorites to do because then I can go and see what I've actually accomplished or what I haven't accomplished for the month. And then also I have completed the 26 for 26 challenge. If you're not familiar with that challenge, you can go back and look at my playlist. And I am working on 26 diamond paintings in 2026. And I have put drills on all of them. So that was part of the challenge, is to have drills on 26 diamond paintings. So now my next stage is I'm going to be working on these 26 diamond paintings until the end of the year, and I'm sure I'm going to carry a lot of these over into next year. I actually know that I'm going to, because I do not diamond paint that many diamond paintings in 1 year. So we'll see how far that I get. But what I'm going to do today is show you all the 26. Those are work in progress. I put diamonds on all of these, and some have more than others. I'm not going to go into a lot of specifics because it will take a while on these. I also desperately need to update my logbook, which I'm going to in the next couple of weeks, and then I will share that with you guys as well. If you have any specific questions on any of the diamond paintings, feel free to reach out and to ask me, and I'll be glad to let you know. I will not be able to put all the links on these as well. I can put links for the companies, just not for each of the diamond paintings. These are not in any kind of order either. I've just put them in a pile of how I pulled them off. And then I do have a mystery diamond painting that I will show at the end, and I'll give you plenty of warning. I will finish all of these, and when these are done, then I will give you plenty of warning when I am going to show the mystery painting. So the first one is my largest that I'm working on. It is 135 by 100 centimeters. It has 101 colors, and it's not the largest I've ever done, but it's the largest that's in this stack here. This is Dreamscape by Josephine Wall, and it is from Mirthful Diamonds. I've gotten quite a bit done on this one. I worked on this one during the event for Josephine Wall, and on that one I was the host, and I had a really good time. I am loving this diamond painting. If you are aware of Josephine Wall diamond paintings, no matter where you get them, they're going to be heavy on the confetti, and this one's no exception. So it does take a long time, but I'm working in sections. I've completed the top where it has the butterflies, and then also there's something that's flying, and I'm not sure exactly what that is yet, but we'll figure that one out. I'm thinking that it is some type of a bird, but we'll see once I get further. And when I do roll this one, I'm using a wheel picker. When I roll this one, then I'm going to go across and work. I'm not really sure, but I want to get as much as I can done for this year. So hopefully it will be chosen, and I'll get to work on this one. This next one is from Jaded Gem Shop. It is The Last Supper. I've had this one started for the past 2 years. I would do just a handful of drills, and then I wasn't able to work on this one. And this one has a deep meaning to my family, and so as it was really hard, I've decided this year is the year that I'm going to spend time on it. And it actually goes kind of fast, or it has so far. With Jaded Gem Shop, if you're not familiar, her squares often have a negative effect where you can't really tell what the picture is until you're working on it. And I am really enjoying this one. I'm not sure how far I'll get with it. I don't know if I'll do an entire row whenever I am spinning the wheel and it pops up. I probably will, because I'm doing the 40 centimeters isn't that bad. So if I can do a row or two whenever this one's chosen, then that would work out. Doesn't really have that many colors either. Actually, it has more than I thought. It has 68 colors. There's not any special drills in this one. If I wanted to add more, I could. I don't think I'm going to. And if you see a black and white blob on the side, that is my collie. She just loves to be in my videos. There she is. And you might see the cat shortly. So just a heads up to that. But let's go to the next one. This next one is Lady Liberty, and it's by Hannah Lynn. It's from Hannah Lynn's Classic Collection. This one is a 55.3 by 77.5 centimeter, and it is a round diamond painting. I was hoping to work on this some in July for the US's 4th of July. I'm thinking I am going to work on this a little bit on Saturday, which is our 4th. And even though it may not pop up on the wheel picker, but I'd like to do it just to be patriotic. So you may see this one next month in my month in review. I'm not going to pull all 26 of these out every month. I'm going to pull out the ones that I work on for that particular month. And of course, if I have any finishes, then I'll include that as well. This one is going pretty quickly. I just sat down and did this in one session. So I've got all the bottom done up to working on her tail at this point. The next diamond painting is from Art and Soul, a company that is no longer in business. This is Mary Mindy, and this is also a Hannah Lynn. This one is a very slow slog. I actually started working on this one in January, got the hair done, and kind of just put this up for a while. And it's going okay, but it's not one of my favorites. I did work on this, added some more drills in May to her face, which to me looks like she is very sunburned, which is this kind of strange. But I'm also going to pull this out for Christmas in July. I'm not going to participate officially, but thought it'd be fun to do some type of Christmassy canvas. So this one is going to be one that you'll see in July. And I'm not going to have that one on the wheel. I'm just going to do it maybe just 2 or 3 sections on there, so I can at least say that I did some type of Christmas in July. This next one is one of my favorite diamond paintings that I'm working on currently. This is part of the Winter King storybook collection. This one is called Simon. It is a snow leopard, and he is absolutely stunning. I work on this one in the evening, and so this one's not part of my random wheel picker. I have this one when we are sitting outside. I am adding a ton of enhancements to this. I actually purchased an enhancement pack from DP with Sparklers, and I just cannot get over how beautiful that this is. Looking at this from as far back as you are and the lighting that's in here, it's hard to see how gorgeous that this is, but I am so proud of this one. As soon as this one is done, I am going to do a review on my channel. I'm also going to take this to Hobby Lobby, have this dry mounted, and it is going directly into my craft room because this one is such a stunning piece. This next one finally has a girl finished. I had originally said I was going to work on this one girl a month and have it finished by the end of the month, of the end of the year, and that just hasn't happened because I have been so busy. But she's finally done on the one side. I have the washi that's kind of dangling a little bit, but I think she is so cute. This is called Under the Influence by Brian Dean Rollison, who has quickly become one of my favorite artists. And this is from Distracted by Diamonds. It is a round diamond painting. I am embellishing all of the ladies' hats, and that's what I did on this one. I used crystals on her, didn't add anything extra on her leggings or pants or whatever she's wearing, or on her shoes. I did add some to the buckle. Kind of hard to tell, she is wearing glasses, and that looks kind of distorted on her face, but otherwise I think they are just really funky. They're really cool, and it gives me a 70s vibe. It is a lot of color blocking on the back, so whenever I get to the next one, what I did with that one too is I did all of the 310, the background, and then worked on her. It is very heavy on the confetti. You can't really tell it's heavy on confetti, but when you start working on it, it's like it is really heavy confetti. The next one doesn't have as much of color blocking as that one did. She may even go faster, but I'm going to be working from right to left until I get it finished. Hopefully I'll have this done by the end of the year, but we'll see. But I absolutely love this diamond painting. This next one is Mushroom Mousy. It is really cute. It's one of my smaller ones, actually. It's a 42.7 centimeter by 58.9 centimeter. And I haven't worked on this one in a while, but I did lay some drills for the year, which is at the bottom of this one. And I love how this one is so sparkly. I also love on this one, it's one of the newer ones. It does have the perforated sheets on here, and I really do like that. I plan on working, I'm not going to work on this one any particular time. I will just work on this one once it is chosen, but I think that this one's absolutely adorable. This next one has been hanging around way too long. It is also another Hannah Lynn. This is Cozy Morning Coffee, and this one is a square. It is from the Hannah Lynn Premier Collection, and I had a really hard time with the bottom of this. I spent way too many hours trying to get the laptop, all that pink, get it as straight as possible, and for the most part it is, but there's still some gapping. I've just given up on the gapping on that laptop. Everything else looks great. I have about two and a half sections or so to get this one finished, and I might just go ahead and work on this one, just do a couple of sections in July over a few days, and just trying to get this done. If I get closer to the end of the month and I see that it's not getting closer, I might just pull it out and work on it, because I would like to go ahead and get this finished. It's been hanging around since last April. I do like it. I like the colors. I think she is really cute. I don't know if I'm going to hang this one up or not. Have not decided. But this one's also a very special one to me, because Hannah Lynn sent this to me as one of the first ones that came off of her manufacturing line, and so I probably will hang it up or put it in the portfolio that I am using, so I can actually have this one and look at it quite often. The next one is Toasting Colorful Chickens. I've had this one in my collection for a long time, so I'm excited to get this out and work on it. This is from Diamond Painting Shop, and it's by Corey, and I have no idea how to pronounce the last name on this particular painting, but it is an 80 by 40 centimeter. It goes fairly quickly, and this one is so fun to do. I am working on this one in columns. I'm just going to decide how much I want to work on whenever I get to it. This is one that I'm definitely waiting until the wheel picker chooses it, but I love the colors in this. I'm actually going to put this in our kitchen, and my kitchen has a lot of chickens in it. It just happened to be that way, so I'm going to put this one in there if I have a place to put it. If not, it's definitely going to go into our breakfast nook. I can put it there as well, but it'll be a little bit high up, but I think that will be okay. But it is going to be so much fun because of all the colors. With these 26 diamond paintings, I love every one of them. I was very careful, or I thought I was being very careful when I was choosing them. I do have more rounds than I do square, which is very unusual for me. I'm hoping that maybe it'll go by faster and I can get more done by the end of the year. But I really like every one of these that I have chosen. There's not one that when it does pop up that I wouldn't want to work on. Now the one that is up next is from Art Dot. This is called Butterfly Cat, and it is a square diamond painting. It has 47,700 drills, and it's a 70 by 47.5 centimeter, and it is by Louise Golby. I have not spent much time on this one. I do have the bottom section done. It's so dark you can hardly see it, but it's the bottom right section. And this is one of the ones that they had upgraded. I think it's their version 2 on their squares. So far I haven't really seen any gappiness, but the diamond painting is extremely dark. I have to use a light pad on this one, which is fine, but I will work on this one whenever it does pop up. I am curious to see how it's going to continue and to see if it's going to eventually be gappy or not. This next diamond painting is extremely special to me because this was the oldest diamond painting in my stash. This is Mandy Manzano, the fairest of them all, from Diamond Art Club. It's a 42 by 125 centimeter, and I bought this in 2022. I am working on this one. I definitely want to get this done by the end of the year. I don't have a specific time frame as long as it's completed by December the 31st. So I will eventually pull this out and get it finished because I definitely am looking forward to having this one done. I do have several others still in my collection from 2022 forward, and I would really like to focus on those next year. I said I was going to do that this year. Did not work out that way, but next year I already have a plan. This next one is called Nightfall, and it is by Kat Fedora. It is my first Muni made, and I've gotten the bottom part of it done, and I also purchased some enhancements to add to the books on the side and then also up in the sky. And it's not my last Muni made, that's for sure, because I've already purchased 2 others and I have not unboxed those or anything on my channel. I tend to not unbox diamond paintings until I get ready to work on them, but I think I need to start unboxing them because I want to see what some of my diamond paintings look like. So you might see some more unboxings. Let me know if you'd like to see multiple unboxings or how you would like me to do that. But I am really enjoying this Muni made. It is a square. I like how it is so shiny and blingy, and then also I like how these squares are coming together. There's not any gapping on this diamond painting. Okay, this next diamond painting is Haunted by Rita Konya. It's from Diamond Art Club. It's also one of my older diamond paintings, so that way I can mark off my refresh my stash. And I've been working on this off and on since last November, and I'm going to just work on this one until the wheel picks it. Probably in October though, I will bring it out just so I can work on something that is fall and Halloweenish. Okay, now we have Miss Tittles, and this is by Cheryl Baker from the one with the diamond art. This is also an older diamond painting that I've had. I am almost to the halfway point on this one, which is good because it's been lingering around since last year. I did put some drills on it so I can say that I have worked on it in 2026. There is going to be an event in September that I am hosting on the one with the diamond arts Facebook group. It can be any diamond painting. It does not have to be a particular artist this year, and it has to be a one with the diamond art canvas. But I have 2 that I am working on in my stash here at my 26, but I also can work on something different if it comes in time, so we'll see. But you might see this one, you might see the other one, or you may even see both in September. This diamond painting is different from any diamond painting I have ever done in the past 5+ years. I saw this one on Mirthful Diamond Arts, and I just fell in love with it. It is a rather neutral diamond painting, and the more I work on it, the more that I love it. I've gotten half of the first row done over on the left. This one is called Gilded Serenity by Bot Brush Studios. It is still on her website, and I definitely want to spend some more time with this. I'm going to use the wheel picker, the random wheel picker, July, and then probably August, September, and then I might decide to do something else. But right now I am enjoying the random wheel picker. This one just hasn't come up, but I had to get all my 26 ones done first, and then the past 3 days I've been using a random wheel picker, and I've had fun with it, but this one hadn't come up yet. so hopefully it will in July. Okay, now we have Lilies and Pearls by Christine Karen. This one is a 60 by 66 centimeters, and this one is square. This is from Ever After Diamond Painting, and I've done a couple of theirs completed. This one I am really enjoying the colors. Have not done much, but I have done the bottom section on this one, and there is a companion piece that is also by Christine Karen, or to me it's a companion piece. I don't think that it's marketed that way, but I also have that one that has recently come in. So once I get this one done, I'd like to start on the other one, and so then I can have both of them together in my craft room. Next up, we have Lady in Black. This is by Curtis Rokovich. It is another 60 by 80 centimeter. It's a round, and it's a lot of black. Of course, that's why she's called Lady in Black. Most of the black at the bottom that I've done, that was mostly 310s, but there are some other colors in there, such as a navy. It did go by really fast, but I'm not in any hurry to work on this one, so whenever it pops up, I will work on it. The only thing that I'm a little concerned on this one are her hands. Her hands look extremely creepy to me. If you're just looking at it, maybe once the drills are on it, it won't be as creepy, but they kind of creep me out. So if you finish this one, let me know, or let me know what you think about her hands. I think her eyes are kind of cool, but it's the hands that are really bothersome. This one is Whispers of the Forest. This is by Finera, and this is an 80 by 80 centimeter. This one is a square. It's also from the one with the diamond art, so I might pull this one out too and work on it in July or September for our event that, again, I'll be hosting, and I definitely want to get some more of this done. This one is really special to me because it was a limited edition. They did bring this one out this summer because several members that was on their group asked for this particular diamond painting. It was a limited edition for last year's event. It has my name on the top. So I don't know how I'm going to do this whenever I do finish this, and I want to have this one dry mounted. I don't want my name to be off because I will never ever see my name on a diamond painting unless it was some kind of, maybe if I have a photo that I want to make into a custom, maybe I'm putting my name on that one. I don't know, but for some reason, I'm not vain or anything, but just looking at it just makes me so happy. And I do have a long way to go on this one. This one so far is extremely confetti heavy, but I'm a confetti girl, so confetti does not scare me off. That's why I love Josephine Wall so much. So it just takes me a little bit longer to do, and I'm perfectly happy with that. Hopefully this one will come up. I keep saying that on all of them. So it doesn't really matter. Once one comes up on the wheel picker, I'll be glad to do it. There's not any of these that I don't want to do. But this one is just super special, and I've said that on several of these. So I am going to have the fox for last. And if you are familiar with Lizette Crafts and Tales, which I think everybody is, she has what she calls a bonbon that she works on at the end of her diamond painting. She saves it for last. I'm going to save the fox's head and the ears for last, so I'll just work around that. Now, the only problem that I have is that the cover is a little flimsy, so I'm afraid that when I get over there, that if I wait, and I may be able to cover it with release paper, that I might be okay. I'll just have to wait and see because I'm trying to do some things differently. Her hands make me a little nervous too if you just kind of look at them. They look a little bony, but it's just something about hands and diamond painting that just kind of freaked me out. I don't know if it's just me, if other people are like that. And then also a lot of times the skin tones kind of bother me a little bit, but not nearly as much as fingers. It's just something about hands. So I'm hoping I'm just going to follow the process and assume that it's going to be okay. But I'm definitely going to work on this, hopefully sooner rather than later. This one you have to look really close to see. There are just a few drills up at the top left. This one is Freya of the Valkyries. It is by Chrisabug from Diamond Art Club, fairly new diamond painting. It's a 55.6 centimeter by 78.7 centimeter, and it's a round. It does have the perforations on it, which I'm really enjoying. I didn't think I would like it, but I've already done 2 with the perforations, and the fun part for me is when I finish a section, I can rip off that perforation, and it just feels really good. This one I haven't done much on because I hadn't even planned on getting this one, but I really like Greek mythology, and my daughter does too, Maddie. So when this one came out, I was showing Madison, and I said, this looks pretty cool, but I don't think I really need it or want it. And so Madison saw it, had a fit, wanted it, because she loves Greek mythology as well. And so I got 2, one for me, one for her. Well, then we've got really busy, both of us, and then also here comes baby C, and now baby C is crawling and she didn't want to be still. So it's hard for Maddie and I to get together, to diamond paint together. She wanted me to wait and not work on this one until I could work on it with her, but I'm going to work on it slowly, and if the random wheel picker chooses it, then I'll go ahead and work on it, and then maybe we can find some time that we can diamond paint together. I have another Greek mythology from Diamond Art Club. This one is Hades and Persephone. This one is by Margaret Morales. This is my first Margaret Morales, well, along with another one that I'm working on. I am doing this as a passion project, and also this was a term that Lizette coined, and I'm working on 2 diamond paintings, and they kind of go together, and I thought that's what would be fun to do. I don't know when I'm going to get done. Now, this one concerned me when I first unboxed it because it has the red lines on here for the perforations. I have looked at this. It did not bleed through as far as I can tell. When I get to a section, I hope that it didn't bleed through anywhere. I assume if it were to bleed through, it would have at all of it, not just one section. But I really hope when I get to the skin tone of Persephone that it's not going to be bad, or even Hades' arm, because if it bleeds through, hopefully it'll be okay. If not, I might have to figure out what I'm going to do. But so far it has been really good, and it's the only one that has the red lines that so far that I've opened. I may have others, but I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. This next one is Sleeps with Butterflies, also by Margaret Morales. I got both of those. This is the same time with Hades and Persephone, and then this one. This is the other passion project that goes with Hades and Persephone, and I'm doing the passion project as Margaret Morales. So these obviously are not connected in any way except for the artist, and so that's what I'm doing. This one has the gray lines. So that still has the perforations, but it's not the red ones. I did order an enhancement pack from DP with Sparklers. I've already added some to the bottom. I'm not doing a challenge where I'm putting down my enhancements first on any of these because I already started them. I might do that later because that's another one that is going around the community, but we'll see if I get to that or not. But I think this is going to be absolutely gorgeous. Butterflies are one of my favorites. I absolutely love them, and I love the colors on this. I'm not so much of a watercolor girl. I thought that I was until I did one from Lazy River several years ago, and I realized that watercolor just wasn't for me. And this one does look to be kind of a watercolor effect. But so far I am loving it, especially with all the extra enhancements. This next one is Mermaid Journal. It is by Kelly Rains, who is the owner of Beach City Boutique. And I've done one small section here. And if you are not aware, I am been added as a recent moderator for Beach City Boutique's Facebook group. And I am loving what I am seeing. And if I did not like a company, I definitely would not put my name behind it as a moderator, and so I can definitely tell you without a shadow of a doubt that I am loving this canvas, and I have more coming. What I really do like, and it's the first time I have done a diamond painting like this, is that if you look at the size of this diamond painting, you do not see the schematics on either side. yeah, you're seeing a schematic on the one over, but that's on a different diamond painting. This one actually goes, the actual picture goes over into the side, which I call the margin, I guess, and it just becomes part of the picture. So you have to make sure that you do have your schematic safe, you know where your drills are, because it's not going to show it up on your canvas. You do have the option if you want this, or if you want to have the normal where you are going to have the schematic on the side. But I went with this, and I think that's how I'm going to go from now on, because I really do like it. I've seen completed canvases, not of this one, but I've seen completed canvases, and it just looks fabulous. It just goes right over to the side, and it is just perfect. So I think it's going to look really good too whenever I do have this one dry mounted. This one, though, I can tell you, it is very, very heavy on the confetti. I am not sad about it at all. There's a lot of special drills on here. I've already used quite a few just on this one section, and I did get my release papers on this from Beads Crafty Corner. I am using release papers, and then I'm also going back to my tried and true where I am using washi. But on this one, I wanted to use the release paper because it's a mermaid, and I absolutely love mermaids, so I had to get this one, and I'll definitely be working on this one whether or not that the wheel chooses it, because I want to do a comparison on another diamond painting that Beach City Boutique has that I'm going to put with this one later on. This one is the smallest one that I have right now in this collection. This is by Jackie Traverse. It is called Father Loon, and it's from the Indigenous collection. It is 35 by 45 centimeters, so it's not large at all. I have divided it into 4 sections. I've completed the top 2 sections. The one that's on the right, I will need to add just a few more drills, but I'm hoping to go ahead and get this one done. I'm almost positive that the drills in this one are acrylic, and that's fine. I haven't had a problem with that at all. There have been some trash drills. This is the first from this company that I've done. I have another one that I did buy with this. It is a good quality canvas at a good price point. So I will have a review up once this is done. I would like to get this done in July. So if this one's not chosen, then I may just go ahead and work on it either in July or August. I would like to have a finish because I really need to have a finish. It'll make me feel a little better, and it'll also start reducing some of these whips. And also, I need to have some of my storage back. So we will see what I decide on this one, because if I want to use the wheel, I can. If I don't want to, I don't have to. It's my own decision. It is really my own rules at this point. So we'll see how it goes, but I will do the bottom half, and I thought it doesn't take very long because it is very color blocky. This next one here, if you look over to the far right, I have a section that has just a few drills on, but there's a reason for that, because this one I'm going to be doing something that I haven't done before, and I'm not sure if I'm going to like it, but I'm going to try it out. I want to do something that's going to keep my interest. Since I have all of these diamond paintings I'm working on, I'm going to do this by color, the entire diamond painting. So I'm starting out with 310, which is what that is over on the right, and then each time that this one's rolled, I'm going to do 310, and once that's done, I'll go into another color. I don't know how many sections that I'll do at each time, and we'll see, but I think that's going to be something different. I'll probably never ever do this again like this, and not sure why I decided on this, but I thought it might be something fun. But this is Trick or Treat. It is by Elizabeth Alba. It is from Bella Art Diamonds. I think that this one has been discontinued from their old manufacturer. It's a 55 by 54 centimeter, and it's really cute. I've been wanting to do this one for a while. It is an older one in my stash, so I thought that would be perfect time to bring this out, and I definitely wanted something from Bella Art, and this one was calling to me. Okay, this is my 26th diamond painting. This one is a mystery. It is from Finera, and it is from the one with the diamond art. This was the Advent that came out right at Christmas last year, and I did not receive it until the middle of December, and so I knew I didn't want to start on it for Christmas, but I started on it in January. I was going to do this for the mystery challenge that is on Diamonds and Dragonflies Patreon, and ended up deciding that I'm just going to do it row for row, because I was just too busy at the time and just could not keep up with the numbers. And so I didn't want to wait until my numbers were called, decided that no, I'm just going to go ahead and do it on my own. So anyway, you'll start seeing this more because I am going to start bringing it out. It is also now on my rotation, and I wanted you to be aware that you will be able to see a little bit of what this is when I go and flip this over. So if you don't want to see this, you want to go ahead and you can exit now, or you can just stay on and don't look. I won't go over anything, but I want you to see it if you want to. So I'm going to flip this over just to give you a final warning. I've done 6 sections on this, so you can see some of it. Definitely, I'm not going to say, but in case anybody wants to look at it, but it is a 70 by 70 centimeter. It is very, very heavy on the confetti. I could even work on this in September if I wanted to, and bring this one out also for the event for the one with the diamond art. So I've got plenty of options here that I can choose from. And if you are looking on my release paper, put my release paper on wrong. It should be going the other direction. And I have to just remember that whenever I'm working on it, is that, be careful because you've got them going the wrong direction. But anyway, no problem. But I do like the colors. I think this is so much fun, and I'm just going to start working on it slowly because I do want to have this one done definitely before the end of this year. So if I have to bring it out, I will. But I'll give it until probably September, and then if I haven't gotten very much done, then I'll go ahead and bring it out and work on it, because this one, I don't want it to linger, especially with it being an Advent canvas. This one I think is just adorable. This is When Will He Croak by Brian Dean Rollison from Distracted by Diamonds. It's a round, and I just love this one. I'm not crazy about frogs, but I saw this and I thought this is going to be so much fun. I am going to be blinging this one up. This is a round diamond painting, and it is a lot of color blocking, which I'm really surprised. So far it is. Now, I hadn't gotten very far, obviously. You can only see that very top section there, and I was going to do more than that, but I'm going to be adding more specials, so I didn't want to go very far. There are already some ABs that's in there that came with the canvas. The background is going to be rather color blocky, and the background is 5200 white. I thought about putting special drills in there, such as sparkle dust, but decided against it. So I'm going with that. I'm not really crazy about white on a background, especially rounds, but I'm going to go with the process. When I do get to the frog, especially the eyes and just her head, then I'm going to probably use some sparklers, whatever I have in my stash. I don't want to buy anything just for this diamond painting, but I thought this was just really fun. Something different, something definitely out of my wheelhouse that I typically do not do, but I thought, why not? This will be one of the 26, and whenever I get to it, that's when I'll get to it. So it may be one that goes into 27. I'm not sure. This is one of the last ones I purchased, actually, that was in this particular sections here. So we'll see how this progresses, but it is definitely going to be a fun one. Thanks so much for joining me today. Let me know down underneath the comments which one is your favorite, or if it's something that you would never ever want to work on. I'm just really curious. I love to know what others are working on. And then also, if you would like to, if you have not joined my Facebook group and you'd like to show what you're working on, then I do have that link below as well. I would love to have you. I don't go on Facebook as much as I should underneath my group. I just don't, I'm not that much of a Facebooker really, but I need to start getting better, and I definitely am trying. So I will also be including some of these. You'll see as I complete sections and then I go to the next WIP, I'm going to put what I'm working on starting in July. I'm hoping to get better. If you like this video, please click on the like button. Also, if you're not a subscriber, I would love to have you. I have content that's similar to this. Also, I have some unboxings. I have a whip and chat or vlog weekly, and along with other tips and different hints. Until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye!